Okay, let's just go right to it. If you're one of those people who always says yes, this is for you. Because that little habit, it's costing you way more than you think.
Like, do you ever get to the end of the day and you're just completely drained? You've given all your energy away, but when you look at your own life, what do you have to show for it?
And your calendar? Oh man, let's talk about your calendar. Is it just jam-packed, but for everyone else? Someone else's project, someone else's party, someone else's last-minute crisis?
And hey, let's be real for a second. Is there a tiny part of you that feels kind of resentful? You know, like you're the one everyone can count on, but you can never ever say no? If you're sitting there nodding, trust me, I get it. You are so not alone.
All right, so let's get into it. This constant yes has a hidden price tag, and believe me, it is steep. It's like you're taking out a loan, but you're paying it back with your own well-being. And what's crazy is how all this stuff just piles up. It's a total domino effect, right? That little bit of stress from saying yes to one too many things, suddenly it snowballs into real anxiety. And constantly putting everyone else first, well, that slowly chips away at your self-respect. And the real kicker, the relationships you're trying so hard to save by being agreeable, they can actually get worse because of all that resentment building up. It all ends in the same place, complete burnout, while your own goals are just gathering dust.
So the big question is, why is it so ridiculously hard to just say no? I mean, if it's costing us so much, why do we keep doing it? Well, here's the thing. It's not some personal flaw you have. The reasons are deep, they're psychological, and they usually started way, way back.
I mean, think about it, right? When we were kids, we learned a pretty simple formula. Being the good, agreeable one gets you approval. Saying yes gets a smile. Saying no, well, that might get you a frown, maybe even get you in trouble. That lesson gets burned into our brains, and we carry that default yes button right into our adult lives. It's all fueled by this massive fear of letting people down and that horrible sinking feeling of guilt.
And this quote, wow, it just nails the most important mindset shift you need to make. You know that gross, uncomfortable feeling you get? That knot of guilt in your stomach when you finally work up the courage to say no? That is not a sign you're doing something wrong. In fact, it's a sign you are finally doing something right. That's the feeling of growth. That's the sound of a boundary finally being built. Honestly, that's what self-respect actually feels like when you start practicing it.
So this brings us to the real power of no. It's time to completely reframe this. We've got to stop thinking of no as a bad word and start seeing it for what it really is. One of the most powerful tools you have.
And this is the absolute core of it right here. Every single time you say yes to something you don't really want to do, you are saying no to something else. You're saying no to your own rest, no to that project you're passionate about, no to your own mental peace. It's a trade-off every single time.
So you see, saying no isn't about rejecting someone else. It's about protecting yourself. It's an act of self-preservation. It's how you create the space, the time, the energy to give a huge, enthusiastic yes to the things that actually matter to you, the things that really light you up.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but how do you actually do it? You know, without feeling like a terrible person or wrecking your relationships. Don't worry, I gotcha. Here are 3 super simple, practical steps you can literally start using today.
First up, start small. Think of it like a muscle. You got to build that confidence. Second, you have to break that automatic yes response. The magic phrase is, let me check my calendar and get back to you. That little pause, it's your best friend. It gives you time to actually think. And third, just be direct but kind. Seriously, you don't owe anyone a giant explanation. A simple, thanks so much for thinking of me, but I can't commit to that right now is perfect. Remember, being clear is actually a form of kindness. To them, and more importantly, to you.
Look, if there is only one thing you remember from all this, let it be this. Saying no is not selfish. It is absolutely essential. Setting boundaries doesn't push good people away. What it does is it teaches them how to respect you and your time. And that's the foundation for healthier, way more honest relationships.
All right, let's make this real. Saying no really is a superpower. It's how you reclaim your most valuable assets, your time and your energy. So I have a question for you. What is the very first thing you're going to say no to so you can finally say a big yes to yourself? Let me know in the comments. I really want to see what you're going to reclaim.